So yeah, we're just gonna run through these topics real quick. Chat, say hi, YouTube. First things first, we have the New York Knicks playoff run 2025 to 2026 season. The New York Knicks won the championship. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe this is real life, okay? I can't believe this is like a real thing, bro. I remember as a kid going for the Knicks, okay? My mom was going for the Knicks. I was going for the Knicks. We was going for the Knicks, okay? And it sucked. It sucked. It sucked so bad. It sucked so bad. Yeah, no, I was a tape fan. I was definitely a Knicks tape fan, bro. I wanted Melo to do it. And even after Melo left, I wanted other Knicks to do it too, okay? So this meant a lot to me. 53 years, bro. 53 years is a long time. We earned this shit, okay? You can see the Jalen Brunson magic behind me, bro. You can see the Brunson sauce behind me. Like this guy, he was getting to work. This is a 20-minute video playing right here, okay? Really, okay, how I feel about it is this man, number 11, he won the championship. Like, without him on that team, obviously, like, skill-wise, they wouldn't have won. But without him on that team mentally, like, bringing the team together, that captain, I don't know if y'all seen that clip where they like, oh, captain, can you come up here after they won? And then he's like, captain, captain. It's really that, like, it's really captain. Like, you could tell, bro, like, because it's like, all right, put it like this, right? There's a leader where it's like LeBron, right? And it's like, all right, you playing with LeBron. So LeBron gonna lead the team. Like, LeBron, you gonna be like, I'm playing with Bron. Like, this is Bron. It's lit. Like, we good. It's all good. Like, so you just kind of got to step up a little bit where you got to step up. But if you playing with Jalen Brunson, you're playing a different type of basketball. Like, you're playing a different type of basketball where you have to be engaged 100% of the time to really come out with the win. To come out with the win and to come out with the chip. This is big. This is a big deal. This is 53 years worth. 53 years worth. Okay, so I'm gonna be popping my shit for 53 years. At least 53. Okay, so I'm jacking the Knicks till I die's over. Okay, I think their team chemistry played a huge part. Everybody being able to carry each other. Everybody being able to just lock in mentally. I don't think there was a moment in this entire playoff run where any of these players felt isolated. Any of these players felt like by themselves. I truly believe that they did this shit together. Everybody played a major role. This Brunson ring though. It's Brunson's ring, but everybody played a major role and they did it together, bro. After this, I don't think New York is ever gonna be the same. I think it's GG's. I think it's over. I think this is over. Clark was fake hooping. He was fake hooping. I'm telling you, the whole team was putting in work, bro. They was all putting in work. OG, you see him? Everybody was hooping. I feel like the city is just going to be, it's over, bro. You can't tell us nothing forever, bro. The type of energy, the type of unity. And you know what's funny? I seen a video. They was having a watch party outside. I seen a video. This guy, he was handing out pizzas. Bro, they was playing the TV in the street. They was playing a projector on the building in the street. There was mad people in the street. And the pizza shop guy, he came outside. He was handing out pizzas to the people. And they was like, wow, I can't believe this unity in New York. Da-da-da. Bro, niggas act like New Yorkers is not, like, generous. Like, okay, like, niggas is that generous. Like, maybe, like, it's just, we generous is just no reason to just be giving people stuff. Like, it just don't be no reason to just be handing out shit to people. Like, it's a reason we gonna make sure everybody good. That's just how it goes, bro. He was handing out the boxes of pizza. Like, it was nice. It was nice to see because it's like, bro, you know what we here for. We all know what we here for. Facts. So that I love that. I love that. I think New York is never gonna be the same, bro. It's never gonna be the same after this one. 4. That feeling is restored, huh? Yeah, that feeling back. We got that feeling back. Bro, it don't even feel the same when the Yankees win. I felt it when the Yankees won multiple times. I was here. I was around. It did not feel like this, bro. It did not feel like this. Bro, even when the Nets was doing their playoff run, it did not feel like this. When the Nets was doing their run, KD and them, Kyrie and them, it did not feel like this. It did not feel like this, bro. It didn't, bro. This is the only team that could have made it word, bro. Hit like this. Facts, we needed this one. No, but I was out there for game 4. It was a movie. They was destroying taxis. They was fighting. But overall, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Everybody was just saying the same thing. Everybody was saying the same thing. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. I feel like, bro, it's so crazy. It's so real. Like, Knicks in 5 is so real that even after we won in 5, niggas was still saying Knicks in 5. We won the chip. The chip is over. The season is done. Niggas is still outside like, Knicks in 5? Knicks in 5? Knicks in 5? I'm like, yo, wait. I remember when it was Knicks in 4. I remember that too. Knicks in 4, Knicks in 4. And that was cool. Then that Knicks in 5, it hit different, right? It does. It hit different. Because we all knew it was real. We did. We all knew it was real, bro. We knew it was going to happen. Also, 7 Magazine, Amani Hayes dropped her Knicks championship tee. She got the Alvarado joint. I'm definitely copping mine. Y'all seen it already in the cart. Like, so the story she's telling, the story that she's telling is the story of a New Yorker. Okay, She's telling the story of Jose Alvarado from the perspective of a New Yorker. We know the nigga ain't put out no points for real. We know that. Hey, not to take anything away from him, he won that finals himself too. He won that finals too. He was there, and I seen he made some big plays. He did make some big plays, and I'm sure he was great for team morale. Bro, you can't measure the value of a person based on how many points they put up alone, okay? So it really be that, but I just want to let y'all know why she chose him, because he's really a homegrown player, and if out of all the players, he's the most homegrown. So, you know, 7 Magazine, Bronx founded, so yeah, she gonna big up bro from the townsies, okay? So copiers, I think the design is fire. Yeah, I think we might actually have a stream printing these. A stream where we print these live, but facts. Alright. So that's the Knicks championship. And I think Brunson won it bad. I think Brunson won another one, bro. You know why I think he wants another one? Because he knows now that one chip doesn't really mean too much. One chip don't mean too much. For you to be getting that conversation, you gotta hit Steph Curry numbers, you gotta hit Jordan numbers, you gotta hit Bron numbers, you gotta go Kobe numbers. Like, you need 4 or 5 at least. So 1, hey, he knows what it is. He knows what it is, bro. They already saying he better than Kyrie. I'm like, ew. All right, and that's enough of the sports. All right, so Oliver Tree. And I'm going to just read it off Rolling Stone. This is their obituary. Oliver Tree, life goes on singer, dead at 32. Here, I'll let you guys get a picture. Here you go. This is him. Do you guys know this guy? I've never heard his music or anything before. He looks like somebody I might have seen. He wears the same windbreaker. It's like his uniform. No, we don't know him. Well, he died in a helicopter crash. He was signed to Atlantic. Don't let me go down the list now. XXX, King Von, Aaliyah. But yeah, he died in a helicopter crash. You know those are fishy, y'all. Y'all know those are fishy, bro. You want me to read it or Snoop Dogg? I could get Snoop Dogg to read it.
Obituary.
Oh,
Oliver Tree, Life Goes On singer, dead at 32. Eccentric musician known for his viral videos among 6 people who died when 2 helicopters collided mid-air in Rio de Janeiro. Oliver Tree, the eccentric singer known for viral hits like Alien Boy and Life Goes On, has died at the age of 32 following a helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro. The musician born Oliver Tree Nickel was one of 6 people killed when 2 helicopters collided mid-air over the Brazilian city. Rio de Janeiro police told the Associated Press that Tree was on one of the helicopter's passenger list, with CNN Brazil confirming that Tree was on board at the time of the crash. The musician, who initially recorded under the name Tree, formed a following by self-releasing his own music.
Wow, bro. He died in Brazil?
Music over the internet in the 2010s, including a Tom York-approved cover of Radiohead's Karma Police that featured on his debut EP Demons. After attending Cal Arts, Tree returned to making music in 2016, including releasing his first official single, Welcome to LA. Known for his quirky look and viral, self-directed music videos, visuals he would later accuse other artists of ripping off, Tree soon became a favorite on TikTok and the festival circuit, culminating with his debut album Ugly is Beautiful in 2020. Tree's second album, Cowboy Tears, a country album for people who don't like country, he said of the LP, arrived in 2022, followed 18 months later by 2023's Alone in a Crowd. Earlier this year, Tree returned to his independent roots to release his 4th album, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, via his own Alien Boy Records. In May, the singer announced plans to embark on Oliver Tree World's first world tour. The South American leg of the trek began the 30th of May in Mexico and concluded with the 6th of June show in Sao Paulo.
All right, okay. Hold on. This is important information. That boy was going independent, right? Wait, who else was the guy that died? Young Dolph. He was signed to Atlantic too. The worst part is, bro, they could have just killed him. Like, the label could have literally killed him and just been like, damn, my son died to the streets. Damn, the streets took him out. Like, damn. You get, it's like, bro, what are we doing? Bro, you could just be like, ah, man, the beef crazy in the city. Like, it's like a nigga could have just, like, could have dead been a label. Like, a dead could have been a label. The facts. You just like out of streets, like you never know, bro. You never know. See, like a nigga like this, you can't have nobody run down and shoot his ass. You got to put him in a helicopter crash. Somebody run down, shoot him. Niggas gonna be like, huh? They gonna be like, what? Huh? Facts. If he was black, though, my son could just get shot outside the bike shop real quick. Facts. He was about to go on a world tour. Bro, these artists, he was able to finesse himself into independence. They did not like that. Seems like the play is like, all right, it's just cutting your losses, right? So if this guy, Oliver Tree, decided, all right, I'm going to make music independently, right? And this album, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, right? It did well enough for him to keep being independent, right? The label owns your old music. So the smartest thing for them to do, they know that your new music, like let's say you become more famous than you ever were, or like your songs become more popular than, your new songs become more popular than your old songs. Then you're making a lot of money that the label is just never going to see. Now, if you die before your new music becomes more successful than your old music, then all you dying is going to do is make your old music very, very, very successful. And the label sees all the money from it. Okay? I think this is the same Michael Jackson situation, right? If I'm not mistaken, like, is Atlantic Records really calling us stupid? Or did the helicopters really just crash into each other? It's not like there's a huge sky. It's not like there's 10 helicopters you gotta swerve out the way. How the fuck did they crash, bro? So, hey, I can't say or not say, but rest in peace to Oliver Tree, bro. All right, chat. And for our final story before I get up out of here, we've got Japanese culture visionaries unite. Nigo's human made to acquire Jun Takahashi's undercover. Now, this is an interesting story, okay? This is an interesting story right here. This is coming from Vogue Business. All right, so Human Made Corporation, the company founded by Japanese streetwear pioneer Nigo, has signed an agreement to acquire Undercover, the cult fashion label founded and independently owned by Jun Takahashi. The agreement, which is non-binding at this stage, with a share purchase agreement targeted for September 2026 and the full transfer planned for February 2027, connects two of Japanese fashion's most visionary figures. Facts. The deal comes less than a year since Human Made launched a historic IPO on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, becoming the first streetwear brand to go public there. The company generated annual revenues of JPY 14.27 billion, which is 89 million in fiscal year 2026, representing a 26% increase from JPY 11.26 billion, which is 70 million the previous year. Interesting. Human Made is doing so well. Good job, Nigo. I'm so happy for you. In a statement, Human Made said that the acquisition of Undercover was part of a wider overhaul of its business model, with the aim to nurture culture sparked by human inspiration and craft. The plan is to enhance the value of the group and form Japan's next iconic creative industry, following manga, anime, and games. Ooh, oh, this is a bigger story than I thought, chat. Now, this is a bigger story than I thought. Hold on. Because it is a private company, Undercover does not publicly disclose its annual revenue or profit figures. But like many high fashion ventures, it faces the challenge of balancing its immense avant-garde creativity with steady commercial success. Human Made said its policy targeted companies whose brand equity has not sufficiently translated into profits. Wow. Let's go, Nigo. He's the best. He's the best. He's the best. He's been doing it. He's the one. He brought it to America. He's doing it. He's the guy. He's done it. He's going to continue to do it. It was Ralph. Ralph, he's basically like Japan's Ralph, okay? He's basically like the Japanese Ralph, okay? Like, he's literally Japanese Ralph, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. No, he's tough. He's actually tough. He's tough. But I feel like his mission is a lot more Japanese, right? His mission is a lot more intentional. I feel like my son Ralph, he just make the polo and he keep it going, bro. He make the polo, make everybody buy the polo, and that's it. But I feel like Nigo, he has a lot more. There's a lot more involved, and I think there's a lot more people involved, as we can see with this investment right here. Okay, this is a big deal. Okay, anybody that knows Undercover, anybody that knows Jun Takahashi knows that he get surgical with it. He gets surgical. He do get surgical, and he puts that quality over everything. Okay, so yes, it's just crazy how the goats just link up. It's just crazy. Like, I just think it's just mind blowing. Okay, bro gonna be like Bernard Arnault. Yeah, facts. He gonna be the Japan Bernard, and Ye is our American Bernard. Okay, facts. Ye is our American Bernard. Facts. This is crazy. It's a good move by him, because if he brings the value of Undercover up, not even if, when the value of Undercover goes up, like, everybody's gonna be just rocking Undercover, right? Like, bro, no, this fashion thing is just so good. It's so good, because it's like, bro, think about the market right now. Think about your Eric Emanuels. Think about your Warren Lotuses. Think about your Denim Tears, your Godspeed, your Hellstar. Think about all of these brands. Think about them, bro. It's like, nobody cares. Like, actually, nobody cares, but everybody's buying it. but nobody actually cares though. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what needs to happen is clothes that people care about, got to come back. Clothes that people literally care about, like literally care. Like niggas was caring about their polo, like niggas care about their polo. Okay, like you know what I'm saying? Niggas care. You feel me? Niggas care about their bape. Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't really care about they done them tears, bro. That's why they doing drills in the denim tears back. All right, let's continue the article. Human Made's View Undercover has established a unique position that blends street culture with high fashion, ultimately creating a designer brand with high global recognition. Facts. Nigo and Takahashi are often credited as two of the foundational architects of modern streetwear. They literally are. They have a deep friendship that spans decades after coming up together and inspiring one another as they launched their respective brands, A Bathing Ape and Undercover, and transforming Japanese youth culture into an international phenomenon. Their mutual respect and approach to collaborations blurred the lines between high fashion, art, and street culture, proving that creativity thrives in community. Together, they launched the seminal Tokyo-based fashion boutique Nowhere in 1993 as the first place to sell both Bape and Undercover. Wow, that's nice. It anchored the country's legendary Ura Harajuku streetwear movement, which came to life as Japan's economic bubble began to burst. Yo, if I just up and dip to Japan, like literally just brought my PS5 and my computer. Now, I think about that sometimes. Like, I literally just think about like just the P5, a bottle of water. During this period, Undercover, whose raw and rebellious collection of graphics-laden, hand-painted pieces, subversive slogans, and distressed reconstructed garments were inspired by Western punk bands like the Sex Pistols and The Clash, blurred the lines between fashion and art, capturing the attention of Japan's youth. The brand later opened its first standalone flagship store in 2009. Their close alignment may also be why Human Made has taken interest in Undercover. Nigo is notorious for being a collector, and neither founders would want to see Undercover become something it's not. Facts. Nigo is so tough. Without the original vision, see, that's what happened to Bape. Without the original visionary steering the DNA, there have been too many incidents where conglomerates have diluted a brand by aggressively licensing the name, expanding into low-quality mass markets, or mismanaging the creative succession. That's what they're doing with Bape right now. They talking about all of those world things. Hey, you ain't never gonna catch me in Bape stuff, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, I like Bape still. I'm not about to just shit on Bape. Like, it's crazy, but like Nigo is still alive. Like, if he was dead, it might be different. But bro is still alive. Like, I'm rocking with Human Made, bro. Wait, I got you. Goodoy muses whether Human Made could become something like a streetwear LVMH from Asia. She reasons, there's a real community mindset around Nigo, with him and Pharrell as major shareholders of Human Made and their shared respect for Japan. This could become much bigger than fashion. This could be the beginning of a wider brand Japan universe spanning craft, retail, music, art, architecture, and more. YouTube, listen. Nico is a pioneer, a wizard. He's one of the best. Okay, he's literally one of the best. I think he has a lot on his plate. So when it comes to like actually designing, we haven't seen Nico on a championship run in a while. But June, he is literally the wizard. Like, he is the wizard. Okay, like the way that he puts the clothes together, he's literally making clothes. Like, he's the Japanese Rick. Okay, he's literally the Japanese Rick. Or you could say like, I guess you could say like he's like the Japanese Raph or whatever. But he's a wizard. This is a good pickup from Nigo. A very protective decision from him. I'm very excited to see how this plays out over the years because it's giving him the resources to expand without taking anything from him. So this is fire. This is as good as it gets, chat. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like the preservation of this shit and seeing it continue forward, this is as good as it gets. And it's even better. It's even better because like this way, you kind of stay away from the LARPers. Like, there's no real LARPers. Like, you can't Like, yeah, people do try to LARP human made when they know that Nigo's the one who made it, but like most people don't even really know. Like, it's more just like, oh, they just think about Babe. Like, it just be like Babe, Nigo, Babe. And then Undercover, they don't even know about that. Like, I mean, the fashion people do, obviously. It's a big brand, huge brand, but like, I think about the everyday person when I think about this stuff, and streetwear has gotten overly to the place where the everyday person thinks that they're like some streetwear fucking savant or something. Always wanted that Undercover bag, the bat wings bag. Yeah, I wanted that so bad. Yeah, this bag is so hard. I need a certain outfit for it though. Like, I'm at the age where I could only get away with this sometimes. Yeah, when I was younger, I would wear this every day. Facts, but I'm at that age now where I need an excuse.